Hey guys, it's Phoenix Dragon here, and oh, let's turn that off today. There we go. I apologize for being a little late. I took a nap and forgot to set the alarm. Uh, so I'm here. So we're gonna get going on some uh, Phoenix Wright. We're gonna continue on here today, and then we'll do this until about 5:30. Excuse me. Had a bit of a rough night. So I took a nap. It was a bad idea during the day. And then we'll take a break, and then we'll switch over to Garden Pause um, a little later. So let's get going, shall we? Might help if I hit the right button. Alright. Thank you for everyone who joined me last night for this wacky game. And I'm not doing webcam today. Mainly because it'll look like crap right now. So, here we go with episode 3 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And I will let y'all know that Ghosty is home, resting in his room. The moon, no, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you will ever see. And he's perfectly fine. He's just resting. Oh, hello. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa. Grrr. Arg. The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. So yeah, Ghosty is fine. We just have to give him some medication over the next couple of days. But we're gonna do this. I'm awake, I swear I am. Sounds like sure I am. That rocked, Maya, says Maya. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick. I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing at getting all excited? Hey, there is nothing wrong with watching shows that are made for kids if you like it. I still watch cartoons. Why not? Hey, I'm only 17. Okay. We now know how old she is. That's 17. Hey, Pepper. I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey. Don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24. Okay, so we now know his age. They're young. They get their legal... I don't know if it's accurate, but... You don't become lawyers at 24, I can tell you that. Then watch it with me. It's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number 1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to Wright Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. That's why when you're young, you usually join a law firm and don't start your own. Because the expenses are quite high. October 16, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright bedroom. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that Steel Samurai killed the villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, please. Please, Nick. Again, I apologize for the flashing. I have no control. I wish I did. $9:22. Wright and Company law offices. Meisher watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer. He plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. Samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was a murder weapon and are investigating further. Well, this has to be a joke. No, 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 it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Yes? Wright Company law offices. Why are you using your cellular? What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! What? Yes, yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So, I've decided this will be our first case. Since when do you decide who takes the cases? Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. We don't have enough information to case yet. Just admit, you don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Okay, I don't need to investigate our office. Detention center, visitor's room. Ah! What's wrong? Maya. It's him in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he's definitely did it. Murder. At least once, maybe twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No. No. This is getting off to a great start. Don't let a 17-year-old pick the cases. Just saying. Especially one who hasn't gone to law school. I know, right? That's what I was just thinking. I know, you're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no, no, oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of Steel Samurai with the mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh, I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. Wonder what they think of Steel Samurai now. Sniff. Okay, just started crying. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Okay. Well. I mean, there's really not much to talk about other than turn off for the camera. This guard monitors visitor's room. He seems frozen in awe of Will Powers. Okay, so that changes every time. What happened? Maybe we should start by telling us what happened. Uh-huh. I know, right? Well, she's 17 and doesn't have a law degree. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. Has I come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock. That morning, there was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered it was Jack Hammer, dead. He'd been expertly skewered with a samurai spear. A samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you should explain to me what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this, and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against an evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo Old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go! I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Yeah, because I don't have anything. Global Studios main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? No. Hey, you there. You want in? You gotta go through me. Old bag? Is that what that said? Oh, sorry. We're here, lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. It does say old bag. Well, that's my job, to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard all about the incident and came to snoop around. Use today. Something horrible happens. Hey, you should be, our lawyer, what? What just happened? I didn't hit a button. It was just going blah. I have no idea what she said. Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Yeah. And my mouse is fine. Okay, let's do this. Let's change that to auto skip. Or single skip. Not full. Maybe that, because I've never had that issue before. Hey, Listen, when you're being spoken to, use today. Text skip off. There, we'll try that. So what do you do here at the studios? In Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days, no, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was the studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was... Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? I'm not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by a mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as an ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday. I was here from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left of here, so if you want to go into the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by there between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place, and that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's not food. But he was the only one who walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time you'd be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. Heh, I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. Maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. Main entrance, the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate. A computer that runs studio security cameras. Hey, no touching. I want to see that. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left is the actual film studios. Looks like a studio van. Probably use it to carry around film equipment. Gotta go get that letter. Hello? How's the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're suspect. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you? What? No, I'd never do that. Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. But the security lady says she saw you that day. She saw you heading toward the scene of the crime. What? That's impossible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let you up on you. Grr, she's got some nerve. Do you think you can write a letter formally requesting my representation? Oh, of course. I just hope this will get me past the security lady. I thought he was gonna draw a map. Oh, really? That was bad. Okay, I wanna... I'm trying to get to the point where I can present the letter. Why? I wanna go back. Here. Can I... Oh, goody, he's here. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Like, can I just... So it's all gonna be the same. Oh, or I can do this. Duh. Have a look at this letter. Tough request from Mr. Powers. Yes. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. To think he would entrust his fate to youths as such an unreliable appearance. Really? Really. Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here toward the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. A good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps on the security guard station. Main gate. Hey, not bad. So I need to go here. Those are 50 cents apiece. Thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Okay. Can I... Oh. I want to go to the employee area. Studio 1. Entrance. Hey. Aren't you that murderer from the other day? Oh my god. Ah! It's that confused detective. Hey pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. She did it? She jealous that he still had a career? And yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's just a prop of a spear, so it's probably not that heavy. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, alright. So how's your investigation going, Detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right, so Detective, mind if I take a look around? What you got? What I got? The autopsy report? The latest version, if you please? Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. So, he was pierced about 2:30. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no other victim than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30. When one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. That person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Why would a prop be sharp enough to run through? I know, right? I'm sure he has a lot of willpower. Yeah. The names in this game, I get it. They're supposed to be silly, but they could have been a little more original. I mean, they were original with my character's name. A little bit anyways. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Power said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the steel samurai heading toward the scene of the crime. Yeah. What? Who took that? Is the camera up down that gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no. Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone who has hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's a chance to check things out. Hey, there's a camera up here. That's the security camera. Takes photos going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went there. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. Why is his head fallen off? Studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right. Studio 1 to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind is pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. I took down that tree with it too. Excuse me. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in, Nick, and check things out. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep out non-employees. Posture checking. Hey, Agnetto. How are ya? Welcome. Okay, do I have anything to present to him? No, I do not. Alrighty, studio main gate. Nick, look! That security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey you, well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Powers hydrate. Thank you, Pepper. Wow. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Hmm? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. Those things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Guard station is in the central position. No matter where you go from here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, who went to his studio just before 1 o'clock. Murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through between 1 o'clock and 2:30 was Powers himself. Security camera got a good look at him, too. He's not the one that did it. I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was. Past tense. Oh, yes. He was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate? It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who could blame him? About the security camera. Oh, yes, the camera? It's automatic. It can tell when someone's walked through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes the picture. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the camera over there in the security station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Okay. October 16. Global... Wait, wasn't I only supposed to go over to the other area? Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon, after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Stretch? I just started. Although... I could use a stretch. I'm signed by the dressing room. Yeah, good for the body. Will Powers, it must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted so I can't see inside. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh? It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn at least. Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this. Ladies first. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. I just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, hello. This is open. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey! I'm not a kid! There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Yeah, she's a teen, yeah. And she's supposedly very petite. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo old Tokyo castle. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Oh, yeah. No, I know that. I did not want to hit that. storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. Okay, so there's really nothing else. Move into the dressing room. Power's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. I know, right? Maybe you could find proof that he was sleeping there? Yeah. No one actually saw him taking a nap, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sakes. But what time was the picture taken, though? Because the security lady said she didn't look at the time, that kind of data. She just looks at the pictures. There's some regular suits in amongst the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one, myself. Yeah. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. Here's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does the girl have? I was just about to ask that. This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look. Moo. Yeah. An employee card key. This must be Powers. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow it. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh! This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. So he does like spiky hair. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it's kind of dusty outside. Alright, wait. I wonder what else is inside Power's bag. Stop that. My partner, the thief in training. Okay. Oh, hold on. No. Aww. Hey, detective, take a look at this. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't show him that. He'll confiscate it. Aw, I just want to show it off. We say thief, you say lawyer. The entrance to Studio 1. This is where, yeah. Let's go in and check it out. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep. It opened. Oh, right, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Like, I don't know why they wouldn't let us in the first place, considering the fact that we're his lawyer and representing him. And like I said before, lawyers don't usually investigate this kind of aspect of things. But it's not unheard of, I don't think. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape? It's so real. Yeah. I told you the security lady did, that's why she, yeah. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. Well, also, she did say that Gumshoe didn't want anybody in there. The steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Looks like a backdrop of the stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course! That's the mountain Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Oh, not Old Tokyo. Nick, Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, right. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, don't touching that. Ah, sorry, my partner's kind of, you know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. Word lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave this to us. Get back to examining things, thank you. Wow, look, okay, yeah. Look, a ladder. It's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on their narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. Yes, she is. Hey, look, it's the chair the director sits in. I always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real-life megaphone. Just bear with me for a quick second, guys. Hey, come back here. Oh. There. What added permit term prick? Oh. Hey, wait, I wanted to see that thing that came up. It was like an auto mod thingy. Come back here. Why did it disappear? Does it still show up here? No. Get legal. No, not Oh, maybe it was the auto mod thing. Refer to the default. I don't know. Maybe it'll come up again. Oh, that's what that was. Oh, okay. Oh, because Ribbon used the word prick. Hey, Ribbon. Do 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 do. Haha, there we go. Welcome, Why did it not go that one? It did that one. Alright, ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more troubled than I thought. Yeah, that's an understatement. What's this? That's for reflecting light. Now it kicks in. Wait, why did it kick in for you, not me? Maybe I did it too quickly after the last one? No. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Yeah, timer. Huh? What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. Okay, last piece to look at. The outline where Jack Hammer's body laid in tape. His body was found still inside the magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. So here's a question. They were doing rehearsals, but they weren't doing dress rehearsals. That was supposed to come up at 5 o'clock. So why was he in the magistrate outfit? Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. Guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. I guess there's nothing else. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Uh-huh. I know. Something's questionable there. Only one assistant? Well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. Okay, so if it was only rehearsal for action sequences, why was he in a costume? Yeah, it could be faked, yeah. Like, in the morning we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. Why was she there? So, again, they're not in their costumes. The only employee area, that's where Power's dressing room area is. Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind... No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry so much for getting confirmation of Power's alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead! Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Would have Hammer faked it? Yeah. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. So you sense that someone other than a regular film crew is in the studio? Yes, I think. Think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Yep. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 o'clock, correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Eek. Alright, you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do? We were just talking to the assistant and student mom. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that. Whoa, whoa. No one thinking about respecting elders. Okay. I couldn't stop that. I have, again, no idea what she said other than cretin. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Give me that computer. Yeah, the computer that runs the studio cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Try it. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 p.m. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. This one? There, entered. Nothing happened. Huh? Maybe we got the number wrong. Maybe we should go to look at the camera again. Oh, 307. Nope. At least I had the, well, they're all the options are the same. .307. That one. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Notice how he's looking away. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15, 2 p.m. Photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day? Nope, that's the only one in the computer. See, that's not... I don't think that's him. Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in your place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. I think... possibly? Or... it marked it as number 2 because the detective, it was already printed for number 1. And the detective has it in number 1? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was a joke. So, are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. I mean, the way he's walking doesn't seem right. Maybe I don't think it's the security guard, though. Also, no beard. Yeah, exactly. They'd have to shave that off. Unless they put a mask over it or something. One in the cell, so I don't think... No. Definitely not. Oh, look, it's the same judge. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Prosecution will show that the court at 2:30 on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed the fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 on Global Studios. It's impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to that fact. Let's see. Very well. I'd like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. Security lady that works there was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, here is the gate, see? Guilty, guilty, guilty. It's the judge from Carmen, but older. Past are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. Yeah, see, they would have had to, like, shave these. Or use some form of prosthetic to hide them. Defendant Will Powers, and a young woman, the production's assistant. I don't think she could have done it. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m., the production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. It would be shaved, yeah. The time of the death was 2:30. The samurai spear was found lodged in the victim's chest. It was the murder weapon. So how is that sharp enough? Because they don't use that kind of stuff. So, and there's no blood. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? No, I can skip it. I think I probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question, and that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security guard to the stand. Hey, oh, I guess I don't need to cross-examine that. That's pretty much what happened. Will the witness declare her name? Aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. Seems Edward has a bit of trouble getting a witness to say their names. Wait, Wendy Oldbag? That's her name? I thought they were just calling her Oldbag. I literally thought that they were just calling her Old Bag because she was an old woman. I am so sorry. There we go. Got the light on. I didn't realize her name was Old Bag. I should have known, though. I really should have known that they would have called her Old Bag. Just call me Grandma. It's practically my name when I even was as young as Old Bag. Blah, blah, blah. I object to the witness's talkativeness. Okay, good. Thank you, Edgeworth. You're good for something. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, see, I was. And to get to the murder scene of the murder, someone would have passed by you? You know your stuff, dearie. I just hear this this voice. I think it's from Carmen Sandiego. The whole dearie thing. I don't know. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. I didn't say it. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest of had been doing a run-through there since morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, I was 1 p.m. when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from there until 5. Now, that murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. That was Powers. That man right there is heading toward the studio. Travel agent, that's it. You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. The day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Yeah, no worries. So up until that time, anyone who wanted to could go into the studio? Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. And the employee key card to get in. Right, the key card that I have. So what you're saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in. Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station? Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since morning. A run-through? They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and Evil Magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon, and were to use the afternoon for practice. The rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to the studio in the afternoon. So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing? Talk about a laid-back hero. If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there afternoon? Well, I had some errands to run. What kind of errands? Oh, well, you know. Answer the question. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know. Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Whippersnappers! I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years. Wow. I want to see Steel Samurai's run-through, too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. Anyway, it was 1 p.m. and I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from there until 5. So you're watching there the whole time. No breaks, not even a second. Of course. I'm a professional, you know. Or are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper? No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday. I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time. Snipperwapper. Snipperwapper? Old Windbag is losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection? So the witness was on duty the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What did you see? Now the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by. 2 p.m.? You sure? Sure as spit. Well, who is the man? Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Now, don't get your skivvies in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers. That man was heading right to the studio. Objection! Let me get this straight, Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about a man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag, is this Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Witness. He's having trouble calling her Old Bag, apparently. I would too. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Powers, do you? Humph. Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so noisy? You should be ashamed of all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windbag has left even Wedge's worth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. Never say anything I don't mean, don't mind you. The morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently he sprained an ankle pretty bad. Now look at the picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. This is not legal testimony. She could have... Yeah, this would all be caused as a mistrial. In fact, I think every single one of these would be considered a mistrial. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had a sprain in his ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her for details. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. Whippersnapper! I just had to. I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow. And up and up. Youth today always whining. Mr. Wright, please for all of our sakes, try not to upset the witness. It's been a smash. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. Trip and fall? Yes, and to think, he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better. I kissed it where it hurt. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. Wait. If it broke, then... Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. It strikes me as a significant detail. Better write this down in the court record. Yeah, because that's not... Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot, okay. I think we've heard enough, haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there's one thing that bothers me, which is... Where is the Steel Samurai costume now? Yeah, I know. Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Wait, you're holding a trial without all the evidence? Never mind, that... yeah. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes? And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit is Mr. Powers. I suppose that's right. You're sure, Your Honor? Yeah. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that the photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove the doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30, true. The only person I saw go to the studio then was Mr. Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Time of the poor Hammer is 2:30, true. The only person I saw before. You're absolutely sure? Oh, quite. Nobody's suspicious looking passed by at all. No one else went there. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1 o'clock? Well, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Are you sure? Witness has answered that question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let them have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy. Yeah. Oh, windbag sure has balls, or, well, you know what I mean. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? How do you know that? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, he told me everything. Shows his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. Okay. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios. Yes, sir, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by there, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer at the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know. If you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. The very computer printed out this photo. Note on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that it means it's taken at 2 p.m. on October 15. Really, Sonny. Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo 1 if it really was the only photo? Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet, there's only data for one photo. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Well, here's a question. Wouldn't it have taken a photo of the victim when he went to the studio? Only someone with access to the security lady herself. You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help? Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are, you whippersnapper, too. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? That's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate? Someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. Sigh, I see. Your testimony, please. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security camera and check them. Throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. You're not supposed to throw out any of that kind of stuff as a security officer. I deal with the security in my office, and yeah, you're not supposed to do that at all. Well, of course, Sonny. I only just remembered it. Right, anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin your cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Check all the people that passed by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes. Do you back up all of the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating. We're supposed to back up that data, too. Throw out any photos that aren't suspicious, you see? Come to think of it, I remember throwing out one photo that day. Well, who the heck was in that photo you erased? Huh, a fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging out. One was there the other day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one could else get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, there's one that came in. Yeah, they came in through the drain. Told you they were freaks, and oh, and And they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids. So on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. I don't think 2nd and 3rd graders generally are fanboys. I don't even think they know what that means. Order! Order! Let me get this straight. We saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way into the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai, dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him. Yeah, true. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade, huh? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield a samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right. As I said, I didn't pay much attention. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting the vital information this time. Lobby number 3. Mr. Powers? He's too hairy to be the guy in the photo. Yes? Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? Yeah, I know. I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who is the Steel Samurai in the security photo? How should I know? Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take care better of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So where does this leave me? Doesn't look good. You're the only one likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we going to do? First, we play for time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right, and it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we'll get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edwards, would you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? Prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. Photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else to have committed the crime. I call a verdict for guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Write your thoughts. The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let's hear who you have in mind, however. Be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. Really? The court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent? If you accuse someone who obviously is innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So, who is this person other than Mr. Powers? Yeah, I know, right? See, the assistant girl... It's not going to be the grade school boy. Because apparently they've all lifted that spear, and it's heavy. So it's either the security lady or the assistant girl. I say the security lady. I mean, he may have, but then again, the grade school boy may have looked. Yeah, but he wasn't that tall. He wouldn't be that tall. Yeah. But they're asking specifically who could have committed the murder. I'm gonna say the security lady. She's just annoying. The security lady, Wendy Oldbag. What? Who? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in the picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because They had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper! Order! Order! Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the steel samurai costume, then slipped into the Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the steel samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in this costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. She's got a point. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. Huh? That's odd. Isn't the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump on an objection and some damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? Prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Angie boy, don't just sit there, do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this whole a new way. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in the case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions that day. But why would I do something so horrible to Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went into the studio? The boy. The one who photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler, though. As you said, second or third grade, wasn't it? That doesn't matter. When I saw that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds, tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders, day, whippersnappers? I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder?
Take that!
Your Honor, the murder weapon was a samurai spear. The very spear shown here in the photo. Yeah, exactly. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag, speechless. This has to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for the day. Mr. Edwards, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy... What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. Court is adjourned. That spear in the photo has no duct tape. Exactly. So, how could you get a spear that looks like the spear without being detected? You can't. Not if you're not somebody who works there. Wait a second! I'm not just going to sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me. Prop girl, yeah. I'm talking. Oh great, stop the press as the windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not talk about? By whom? Huh. You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. My lips were sealed. I don't know, she seems to be very talkative, so Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been seen at the studios that day. I just moved it up a little. Why is it louder? Sorry, is that better? I moved it back. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this information from the court until now? See, This would have been declared a mistrial the moment she opened her mouth on the stand. And you've been listening? Oh yeah. They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. So you're told not to talk? That's right, by the studios and the big TV and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We're all in on it. This is why they named her all that. I can do this. There were some other people at the studios the other day of the murder. Who were these people? Well, the director, the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Well, yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. Path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue cross-examination? I think I've already asked some questions, but they said they had nothing to do with it. Oh, Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So they paid you off. So you got your bonus and you still talked. I think I've asked. Okay, there is nothing. Them? Who are these people? Well, yeah, okay, okay, yeah. Okay, so all of that. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at the Global Studios on the date in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it's impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Will Powers. That is all. The court is adjourned. Technically, you adjourned it earlier, so poor Edgeworth. Yeah, he's got, and it's not my fault this time. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Aw, really? It's nothing. Or should I say, we'll be going down to the studios to do more investigating. We have to find out more about the director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses, for certain. Shafted by his own witness. Yeah. So now my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So Nick, have we figured out just who was in the steel costume? Could it really have been old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. I don't think it was her either. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying some time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I kind of feel sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break. And that button. Yes, I want to save my progress. And we will be right back in just a few minutes. Okay, we are back. Carrying on. Also had to check on my baby who's currently in his room. Had to laugh because at one point before I went down for my nap earlier, he's obviously feeling a bit better. He doesn't have the strength yet because what they had to do to him. But he tried to jump the baby gate. But this time we actually have 2 baby gates stacked on top of each other. So it didn't go so well for him. But he's resting. Sleep. In there. Phew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on people we found out. On people we found out about in today's trial. The director and the producer. Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studio. What do you think we should do? What do I... Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer. Oh, right. Then there's no point in hanging out here. That's what I've been saying! I just gotta... That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just a minute. You don't have a clue what happened. There's not enough information. Hold on. Is there anything new? No. I don't know why they let you, since this is your office, they keep letting you, examine. No one's here. Right. Now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey! In the security guard, look, it's her, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them. Computer, huh? It looks like it's been turned off for the day. Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to move equipment. Main entrance. They probably have a police officer on patrol out there. An overhead map of the studio. Right from here is the employee area. To the left is the actual film studios. Hey, Jojo! Welcome to the stream. It's Christmas Eve. I want to give something, pick a number between 1 and 29. Why? Sorry, I'm just confused. Let's go back to the employee area. One of my viewers can pick a number. Look at this assistant, just pick. Sanji can pick a number for me. Unless he's wandered off. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey. Hi, WP's lawyers, right? Just pick a number. I don't know if he's doing anything yet. Oh, he is. Okay. He is busy. I will pick 13. I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh! Why, thank you! I do appreciate it. It's not necessary, but I do appreciate it, Jojo. Welcome. We're just playing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. We are, in the 3rd episode. So I'm hoping to get these, at least this game finished by Saturday. And then we'll do the next 2 games, my next holidays, which hopefully will be a lot sooner than they were this year. I appreciate it. Much love, much love. Oh ho, don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh, oh ho ho, oh. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Yeah, that one right there. Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. You know what? Say a line from Phoenix Wright for me, please? Say a line from Phoenix Wright. Isn't that what I'm doing? Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing but worry yourself about. You're right. I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. I can't get over these names. I really can't. At least Penny has a normal name. I think. I don't know what her last name is. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. Oh, the only thing I can say is objection? Because this is the first time I'm playing through this, so I have no idea if there's any other one-liners that they constantly say. Or always say. So, yeah. I suck at doing stuff like that. Alright, let's examine this thing. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today. What? Oh! Thank you, Jojo. Appreciate it. Not necessary, but I appreciate it. Thank you. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today. He came in through that drain, so it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah. I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him, though. Don't you? What? You want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious. Uh-oh. Leave it be. Nah, I think we should leave it on. They only just repaired it. It's not really a repair job. And if we take it off, the assistant will get yelled at. But you know who? Yeah, I guess so. Wow, I didn't expect her to take that hard. Okay, there's, looks like a castle, blah, 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 blah. Electric bike. It means it's lost easier to get up the hill. Yeah. Remains of other day's lunch are scattered around. Why is this still here? Wait, did that go into the record? No, it didn't. Okay, thank God. So I've already checked out all these. The door of the restaurant is not locked. Hey, Nick, let's go in. Maybe there's something else to see. Hey, we're not thieves, but we did take that card key. We borrowed that. There's a difference. Wait, we don't go inside? Oh, we can. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. This is where the time was at the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Power says. At least I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Power hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. Huh? She's got a point. There's some room, regular costumes, personal clothes. Looks like someone's sleeping here. Mr. Powers, I wonder what's inside. Hey! Supermarket tabloids! Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Maya, leave these alone. Wolfmen found on Mars? I'll have to buy that issue. What? There's an array of cosmetics here according to Maya. The wig was used in some old TV show. Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, get with the picture. Look, explain to me how you can identify a show. Kind of some movies. Kinda. Yeah, she probably repeated them over and over and over again. Which always have mirrors in there. Still looks nice and spiky. It's locked. Guess he doesn't open his windows much. Kind of dusty outside. So really, there isn't much. There's a bunch of in his place. Tea and cookies. Wait, what now? These snacks. They passed the expiration date. Then don't eat them. Carol, they're snacks. They meant to be eaten. Yeah. There's really not much else in here. That's the sign. Window can't see inside. Sign destiny, yeah. Let's see. Candy Cola, huh? It's so normal. It's expected. Wait, look! Samurai soda. Nick, try this. Be my guest. Okay. Oh, too bad it's sold out. Okay. Let's go here. Move. Outside Studio 1. Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial? It was down the path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today? Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Oops. Oh, no, that's right. No, this one. Haven't been there yet. October 18. This is Studio 2? I thought so. Doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? No, it does not. Hey, there's a trailer over there. Looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is a studio? I don't think it is. Let's look over here. An incinerator, apparently they just put this one in. Already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Light van for moving. Staff and equipment. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Wait, I don't have a license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Okay, I know in the States and in Canada they don't have attorney's badges, so... Look, it's like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. So they had T-bone steaks too? What is with you with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. Well, if they had steak, where's the bones? Can I finish, please? Thank you. Let's see. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here quite some time. This might be as well a junkyard. There's some flowers here. Ah! Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. The fence looks dangerous. Closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Nick, let's go inside. You think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked. Aw, shucks. There's a big 2 painted on here. Probably because of Studio 2. Probably, though it doesn't look like anything like a studio. Yeah, it definitely does not look like a studio. So I'm not seeing anything else. That's the camera. Took 2 pictures the day of the murder before the actual time of death. One of them was still samurai, the other was a grade school boy. Doesn't seem to be switched on today. Studio mascot, apparently it's a monkey of some kind. Never seen a monkey like that in those before. Why don't they put his head back on? Maybe we should ask the assistant. Not sure we really want her fixing anything. You'd probably need a crane to move that thing. Probably so. I'm Bush. Maybe I'll sit down here for a bit. This is exactly why I don't ever want to get old, ever. Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired. Nick, when you start having to say I'm still young, you know it's all over. But I am still young. Entrance to Studio 1. This is yeah. Okay, now let's go into Studio 1. Let's see. I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it's a murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick. Sigh. Let's see. Outline body related tape. His body was found still inside the costume. This is what part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave a few bloodstains. That still bugs me. And where's the costume for that? No clues here. Hey, look. Oh, yeah. let's go to this. She's supposed to be here. Haven't really found anything. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yeah. Do fanboys sneak into the studio often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present in the morning run-through? Yeah, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just... the studio asked us to keep it quiet. That's nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. I see. Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else, are you? No, I sure hope not. Is there anything? Regarding the murder weapon, yes? Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively. And that spear that broke or something during the morning run-through. Yeah, I goofed on a round kick, you see, and broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though. With duct tape, we heard. Regarding this photograph, yes? This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room for the whole time, honest. But who else could have worn it? Your costume was in your dressing room, right? Yeah, I guess they snuck in and took it while I slept. But who? We found this card key in your dressing room. Oh, that's mine, yes! Can people outside these studios get these cards? I don't think so. Even I have to return the card. Once the show's done filming, that is. Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way I could help you. Sorry. Okay, so there's more... Discard, yeah. There's gotta be more to this. What am I missing? That must be the storage room. That's where they keep the film equipment. What else would they keep in a film? So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today came through the drain, so it seems. I guess they covered up in a hurry. Hey, Nick. That drain's uncovered. I think that... I kind of feel sorry for him, though, don't you? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious. Let's rip it open. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. Hey, yeah! There. That should make the kids happy. The things we do. The drain gate is off, and I know who did it. Now the kids be able to come again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? Must be nice to live so free of guilt. Huh. What am I missing? Oh, hello. Oh, she's here. Oh, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, right? Isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of alternative guard fashion thing. So how are things? How are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing the evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. I mean, those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the police era? Yeah. Can you believe it? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets and snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She's a bit of trouble catching him, though. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here at the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. Studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved the studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. Producer, huh? Let's see what she has to say about this. Could you take a look at this? That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this anyway? Looks like she didn't know about the photo or the injury this morning. Never mind. Say, you work with props, right? About that murder weapon. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop. But it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. So you'd have to be pretty strong to use it, sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Yeah. Yeah, this must be, This is all stuff I've read before. Nick! What was that noise? It sounded like it came inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one at the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go borrow it. If they'll let us. Nope, that one. Let's turn it off for the day. Security guard station, I can see the computer. Yeah. Please don't touch anything in there. Security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. Really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. Can't talk to her about the key, because I don't. Try the door again. Trailer door, it's locked. The key is probably in the guard station. I doubt they'd let us borrow it. So I can't really go anywhere. Because, yeah. I want to examine. I want to go in there. Wow, they gave lawyers one of those card keys? Well, I'm sort of borrowing it. So you better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those card keys here. I guess they're pretty good at keeping these out of outsiders' hands. Thanks, I'll be careful. I heard something in trial today. I am completely stuck. What the f- Who are Duzlov? What? Whoa. Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever. Lamers. How can you not know the great Salmonella? I make the elite shows, Steel Samurai, mine. Read the film credits. Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. I just looked so... No, quite really. Alright, really. That's fine. Rolling on the floor laughing. What is it? You know, on closer inspection? Yeah, hot. Oh my god. Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that costume... Ours. Rock scars? What? Hey, you're drooling! Huh? Buffer overrun. Pant. You triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. A sequel to the Steel Samurai. Pink Princess. Warrior. Little Old Tokyo. Oh my god. Pink Princess? Why is it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't you have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool... Oops. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the crime? Murder. Oh, I know who Jujus are. That's cutie little Joe about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run through for the morning action scene in the morning, then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. Heh, I was so busy I didn't get a chance to eat lunch. T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, suckers. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does suckers mean? No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till 4 with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death is estimated 2:30. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. What about the producer who was at the meeting with you? Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. It's scary though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon till 4 the whole time. Who exactly are the bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over there at the network, some sponsors, also a few production guys. Paladin in a limousine got here right around noon. Major tension. Are all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Sounds like they all reliable witnesses. I don't know if this will help. This WP, right? How do you know? Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Alright, the doctor would know about the injury. He was there. I'm trying not to pay attention to these things. Don't mess around interest me. Why are you staring at me like that? Okay, so nothing's changed in here. Well, I guess I will move. Ah, you again! Eek! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I? Sweet little old lady with a giant suit like that. Miss Powers was pretty tall. As soon as they saw there's no way I could wear it, they let me go. Guess that would rule her out being a murderer. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or an insult, and you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. Sure, talking a lot for someone who's sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. About that kid you saw today. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. And the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder? If I see him again, I'm taking him down. I think she's losing it. Yeah, oh. Let's see the computer that runs. Hey, no touching. Guess I'd better investigate that later. Ah! I want to... no, I'm not gonna give her that. Oops. Can I go in here yet? No. I hate being stuck. I did not want to hit that. Hey! Hey! Hey, wait. I bet he came in right through that drain. Oh, hey kiddo, what's your name, sport? I'm not a kid. Don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you're a kid. How rude, you little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here. Hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion... Nick, I think I'm being mocked. You gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody. Cody Hackins. Call me Kiddio again, and I'll cut you where you stand, evildoer. So you're a fan of Steel Samurai. How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai's side. Ha! Ha ha! You can't fool me. Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha! Easy. Like some fries with that? Huh. Not bad, Kiddio. Watch it. What are you doing? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? He always... Steel Samurai always wins. Always! Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. He can't pull his sword out. What? But no way am I telling you losers. What? Wait. Let me go. He's gone. Huh. Something fell off the table when he bumped it on his way out. A bottle? Why was this sitting there, I wonder? Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. And didn't waste any time coming in either. Talk about cause and effect. Huh. Hey, we're not thieves. Okay, yeah. try not to pay attention to those things. So you know nothing about that. Okay. Huh, where's that old windbag? Odd of her to leave her post. Hey! Nick, that was her. Stop! Whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Natch! Uh-oh, she tripped. Milo's sure happy. Examine. Hey, Nick. Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. Trailer key. The key to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Yes, we are going to borrow the key. Let's go check out... Nope, 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 nope. Wonder if the key we borrowed from the car would still work. It opened! Great! Let's go, Nick! She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Not that eager. Yeah, I wouldn't be that eager either. Cover 18, Studio 2, trailer. Eek! Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP Lawyer. And, let's see. And who met you? Dee Vasquez, the producer. She's quite beautiful. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I was looking for a script. Script. The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez? It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV. The nerve of her! Hey, don't get mad at me. How about the director, Salmonella? Was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick, all the people in the entertainment, this is weird. It's starting to look like it. Let's get out of here. Is there someplace else we can have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes. If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? Eh. I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright? We'll have to give it to him if we see him. So, obviously talking to her is useless. Looks like they were designing a set to use on the Steel Samurais. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on sets. Another old movie poster. Singing Samurai starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurais sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god! That movie was the best! It's about the samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very good accomplished singer, you know. Singing samurai stars? What's next? Ninja ballet? Nothing here, but that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. No clues here. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. There's glass frost here. I can't see outside. This far in October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. And I can't move around, so... Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. A typical summer romance story with a samurai on a horse. An old movie poster, Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Alright, so there's nothing more to talk about. I'm not interested. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Dressing room. Present this. Here, I got this from the producer, huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it. Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely have been. I agree. There's a bunch of snacks. Hey, Nick! What now? The snacks! There was twice as much before. I ate them. They were past their expiration date anyways. Biting her lip and staring at me with tears welling in her eyes. Oops. No. Okay. Nothing else. Alright, nope. Talk. Nope. Excuse me? Thank you. Good thing. Nope. Okay. Let's actually ask the director about... I try not to pay attention. Okay, who else? Well, let's go back to the trailer and see, because he would have been he would have been there. She's annoying. Okay, not there. Move. Let's go inside Studio 1. Back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick. Oh, hello. What's this? Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. Yeah. Director, take a look around. Sure, would you remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he left it somewhere? Ah! Found it. Good work. Script placed in pocket. Alright, let's go back to the trailer. Yeah, let's see if we can give it to her. Here, we found it, your script. Script handed to D. You're not going to talk to us? Quiet, I'm reading. Just you hold on, what's the big deal? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers. Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but you wanted to know about the day of the murder. Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon. Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now, listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio 1. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? Why did this come up? Not interested. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked? You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Mr. Monkey... The monkey with the broken head. Oh, right, that. What an original name. No kidding. The head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until 4 p.m. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio 1. What? It's true. Aquarium came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. But wait, what if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio 1. 2:30, the time of the death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. Path was blocked from 2:15 to 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30. See, goodbye. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Mr. Hammer. It's over. We're finished. It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. I see. There's a clock in the speaker in the monkey's head. It would usually tell time by ooking. The clock is stopped at 2:15 now. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got 1 lead. Mia, it's you. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me, unless she's in really trouble. Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What did you mean we have 1 lead? The boy, of course. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way I'm telling you losers. I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way to bring him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now more word than ever. Alright. Huff. Puff. What's wrong? Whippersnapper. She's been chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him... Sounds like she hasn't had any luck in catching him. I got a hostage now, Whippersnapper. A hostage? What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll lay him flat. What a violent old lady. Actually, I met with the director just now. Eh? My heart. I don't feel so good. Is she okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. What's this about a hostage? When that boy was running away, he dropped his and ran. He'll come back for this one. It's kind of hard to understand with all their huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we gave him that. Good idea, Ms. Oldbank. No! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? Trade? I wonder. Miss Oldbank, I'm borrowing this, just so you know. Oh, okay. Just be sure to give it back. She's not as demanding as when she's exhausted. Hey, that's a card. Studio 1. Right, a card key to Studio 1. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. Phew. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbank? Studio 1 isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then? If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio One. Lend her the card key. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Card key. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this, and we're even. Deal? What's this? Steel Samurai trading card. That sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's probably important to him, though. Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Right, I'm off. Ah, da 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 da. Hey! Yeah. Hey you, wait a second. Phoenix? Was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran into the dressing room. He's sure to be here somewhere. Found you! Damn it, he's getting away. Come back. There, he's back. How did she... Hi there. Would you mind helping us out, please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia. Mia Fey. Nice to meet you. Yo! And I'm Phoenix Wright, who asked. Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Steel Samurai is cool. I think he's the, bomb? Heh. What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch the attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. So do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Looks like persuasion, maybe bribe. How about these? These look familiar? Hey, mate, you are... You are? Huh? You are, you know, ultra rare. The card's really hard to get. Man, for grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this, if you help me. But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for grown-up, you sure are dumb. What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? I've been questioning that myself lately. Whatever, I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. After I went through all that trouble, if you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare. You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for grown up, you sure are dumb. Premium. Rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about stakes? Hey, it's the Steel Samurai. Huh? Why is he dragging his foot like that? Where'd you get this anyway? Mr. Power's bag. It's not polite to look through other people's bag. Hey, don't look at me like that. Talk to your sister. There's an array of cosmetics here, according to me. You don't know Samurai Boogie Woogie. You're even lamer than I thought. Why does everybody but me know about the show? There's a box of snacks on the table and some cans of soda. They're all empty. I'm glad Maya isn't here to see that. She'd be devastated. Sorry. What was that about Maya? Oh, nothing. What's that? Boring. Man. An ultra rare card. Huh. Alright. Let's see. I wonder if there's anything in here. Oh, hi, hello. What brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes. Girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like she's even the same person before? Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Have you seen the fanboy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing him after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist at the back of the guard station. Some people take their job too seriously. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yep. It's a really terrible loss for the studios, but its popularity had been waning recently. That's true. Then again, after what happened? I mean, you don't know about Hammer? No, what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. What happened? Talk to me. Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer? I'm sorry, I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh, why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Oh, because there is a cover-up. Samurai Musical is set in ancient Japan. Samurai Musical? It's not even a generic. Well, I'm impressed. You know your stuff, Mia. And Maya's the real fan. I'm just picking you up a little. Samurai Jack, sorry, and the poster looks like it's been hanging for years. This is one of Maya's favorites. Maybe we should replace the poster in the office with this one. That would be kind of sad. I agree. Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from complete set. Complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Huh. Wait. That's it! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you. Trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra premium rare card. Trade me up. Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please! Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What everybody is so excited about. Okay. Really? Thanks! This is for you. Yahoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. Let's see if the kid's still here. See this card? Yeah, so, wait, that's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need! Come on, give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me! Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay, how about a trade? You're on! I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in the evil magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards. I want information. Huh, you sure? Fine by me. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, he can have him take the stand tomorrow. Talk. So you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool! I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't ya? Oh, me? Yeah. Love the Steel Samurai. So tell me, what is your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai? His kind nature. Right! Come on, think of something. Really like his, kind nature. Totally. He looks so tough, but inside he's as gentle as a kitten. Yeah. So what else do you like about him? Don't tell me I have to keep this act up. So tell me, what are your favorite things? Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, Wazam! Steel Samurai always wins. Always! Check this out. It's my fan album. What the? It's all pictures of Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands his final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. Perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. A newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady! I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai Path to Glory. Steel Samurai always wins. Always! Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Well then, I'm happy to accept. Thank you. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody. Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Well, I might get some useful information out of him yet. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I get here that day around 2 p.m. I had to come in through the woods out back so the old lady wouldn't see me. I just got kind of lost, so I was in there for maybe half an hour or so. And I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used the samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Yeah? Yes, I think we can say for sure that this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. Still, the only person left who could have done it would have been Will Powers. I have to admit it's kind of a shock, but if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down in the precinct. No, I ain't going. Ah! You just pick him up, right? That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. Now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we going to do? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Oh, come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. My goodness. Alright, guys. We're gonna call this one here. We're gonna take a bit of a break. I'm gonna end the stream and then I'm gonna start up again with Garden Paws. So I'm just gonna do the be right back stream. So we'll be right back with Garden Paws, and I hope you're having fun. We'll finish this one up tomorrow. I'm enjoying it. I'm struggling obviously with a lot of the legal aspects of things, but yeah. So we will be back in a bit. In the meantime, I'm gonna send you over to Sanjin, and hopefully you'll come back and check out Garden Paws.